last week on Discount Heroes.
Looks like it's a custom-created magic item. Earring of shared consciousness. You see through somebody's eyes, you see that their hands and feet are bound to a chair. Looks like a large bird is flying down towards the ship, carrying a small crate, and it bears the symbol of the Rothspire Corporation.
I grab the handles and yank on it.
So you begin making your way towards Alcaster Isle. You see a spear with what looks like ropes attached to it.
I lash the immovable rod onto that and then activate it.
Okay, I think I had the wrong perception about this place, so we really need to be on our toes, huh?
I think we should try to go down maybe at nightfall.
One of the wooden dolls standing in front of you.
Hello, sir. What are you doing out here on this fine evening? Nox, give me your cloak. We dress you up as human.
They'll kill me if they see me, if they know who I am.
We protect you.
Oh, guys, let's go check this place out. This is the place I was talking about. It's just a bar.
The Undercity's been closed off. Hypothetically, there might be a hidden tunnel around the back of the island behind a waterfall. There's something pretty nasty lurking in those caves. There's a reason nobody uses it to get in. Bear with a dress?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, that's fine. Unless you know anything about pears and dresses.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no.
This week on Discount Heroes. If you ask me, maybe the boy should have left it to Sam and Else this week. You'll get it later.
All right, and we're live. This is the voice I'll be talking in from now on.
That's a weird voice.
So welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 buddies who've all known each other for 15 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM here. We've got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
This Tyler. I play Copes, the druid.
And this is Aaron. I play Dimrock, the Tiefling Bard. A pirate's life for me.
Did you say Blard?
Yes, I'm a Blard.
All blard, maul barb.
This is Jared playing the part of
Thrasher, the human barbarian.
And this is Matt playing Nox Longfoot, the gnome wizard.
All right, welcome all to episode 33. I got some questions. I don't know how many we'll do, but I realized when we did our Q&A in episode 30 that I didn't ask one of our most important fans, Chaz, for some questions.
Hey Brent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey Brent. This is episode 34.
34. Well, I'll just cut it out. 34. There we go. I'll cut that in.
34.
This is a really good one. What is one piece of advice that you would give a brand new D&D player?
Let it rip.
Because her husband, Chris, played his very first game this past weekend, and he loved it. And I guess this is a question for him.
I would say just have a lot of fun with it. Don't take it too seriously, and do things that make you laugh. And don't be judged by your friends who hate you.
Yeah, I hate to agree with Tyler, but I kind of agree with Tyler. You know, one of the biggest things that new players do is that they're scared to do things. So that, well, I don't know if I can do that. Well, just say, hey, I do this, and If you can't, your DM will let you know, and then you know for next time. Get in there and play.
Also, this is for you, Chaz.
Oh, he's wearing the shirt that you made for him, Chaz.
Thank you, Chaz. I love this shirt. I wear it every time we record.
It's a great shirt.
And every time I take a shower.
It has a bunch of dice swirling around in like an orbit pattern on the shirt. And it's also got a captain's hat on the sleeve.
Also, for some reason, it's got cutout holes for his nipples. I don't know why, but I like it.
Chaz could tell I had great nipples by the sound of my voice.
Let's see, D&D advice. First and foremost, everybody around the table loves it when you invent things and bring things to a game. So if you think of something, maybe a character to add or something for the story, always feel free to throw it out because it really increases the mood of the whole table. I think that's number one. Number two,
It's honestly
don't
better-
say anything, Jared.
I like this. Yeah, keep going, Matt.
But for a more real answer that's not directed at Jared, I know for one, I really enjoy watching a lot of videos and things, YouTube videos and podcasts, and a lot of people tell you how to play overpowered or builds you should do or races you should use for certain reasons. Just have fun. I mean, this game is all about doing what you want and enjoying yourself. Don't worry if it's the strongest spell or the right thing to do or what you should do. Make a character that you enjoy playing. Have fun.
What was this dude's name? Johnny?
Well, that's an honor to have your name forgotten by Aaron.
All right, Chris, listen to me. Get a real hobby.
Oh my god.
Do something meaningful with your life. This is a long, dark, and lonely road. And you still have a chance to escape. But you're dead set on D&D, be a bard.
There we go. Classic advice.
One last thing. Well, this is important, though.
Nope, I was the last one. We're going to cut this.
Just make sure you share the show with 5 friends, though. That's my other piece of advice.
He's wrong. It's 10 friends minimum.
Yeah, the biggest thing about D&D is promoting the people who got you into it.
You have to sit down with them, start the first episode, and make sure they pay attention to all the good parts.
Just the good parts.
Just the good parts.
That's right. So, hey, wait, stop. Listen, right here. Hold on. That's a good part. Wait,
You can watch a movie while you're doing it if you want.
wait, right here. Listen to this. Do that.
The advice I'd give a new person is to learn to roll with the punches, literally. Not everything can go your way, and that's actually a good thing for the story. Both tragedy and victory. All the best characters have flaws as well as things that they're good at.
Yeah, root for failures.
He's just saying that because he wasn't good at anything. You could be like me, just be great at everything.
There you go. Also would like to say, Brent, I figured out your plan.
So let's go ahead and begin the game. Let me get some water. Wet this mouth.
Jesus Christ.
So you're not ready, is what you're saying.
How much water could one man need?
Last week, our intrepid adventurers attempted to approach the University of Alcaster Isle, receiving a thorny welcome from below. They were forced to approach through the outer perimeter village, parking gracefully on the rim of the island and making their approach on foot. Knox led the party to just a bar in order to get some answers. They found the barkeep Mokila hypothetically helpful, and after a bit of plying with some gold, they learned of a secret entrance to the Arcane University. They inquired about the bear that they had met outside of the island, finding out that she was well known in the area. We find ourselves at the end of that conversation. So he's okay? Or she's okay? The bear's okay?
I wouldn't say okay.
You know, we all have good days and bad days.
She got hit with an axe pretty hard.
Oh my god,
We all stare at Thrasher.
Yeah.
where is she? She's been missing for a week.
She's at least an hour that way. And he just points in any direction. He doesn't know.
Oh, that's terrible news. I'll have to let everyone know.
Who is the bear?
What was up with that bear?
Whoa, sorry, what was that?
What was up with that bear?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Why is there a bear wearing a dress?
Oh, I forgot you guys weren't from around here. That bear's been here for a while, at least a year or so. I don't know why it's here, but it just walks around the village. It buys groceries like anyone else, and then it returns to the forest.
I knew it.
It's kind of like a mascot for the village.
I glare at Thrasher.
I glare back.
Why did it attack my little buddy there then?
We were just talking.
She's never attacked anyone before. I don't know what to tell you. That's troubling. We all loved her.
Yeah, you did love her. Past tense.
What was her name?
Damn it.
Esmeralda.
Oh, that's good.
Griselda.
We called her Ursi.
Oh, that's good too.
We never really got a name, but her gold was good and she could drink her fill here at the bar. Wasn't much of a conversationalist, though.
Hey, Matt, the word Ursine refers to
Oh my
bears.
god, I was about to make that joke at you, Jared.
I couldn't make it at you because you said it was good, so I knew you knew. I mean,
I thought you were talking about Ursaring, the Pokemon that's a bear.
Very good.
It's one of the worst Pokemon.
it's not original 151, so I don't care.
It's just a bear with a ring on its belly. Ursa ring.
You made a bear in a dress. Let's not pretend you got too creative either, Brent.
All right. Well, thanks for telling me.
She's probably fine. I think everything's fine.
If she's off the island, I don't think any of us can really go back to get her.
Oh, yes, we can.
There's not really good ways to return to land from here.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, is there anything else you guys need?
No, I think we're gonna head off to not the waterfall.
Right.
If we weren't trying to get to the waterfall, which direction shouldn't we go? Wink.
Hypothetically, if someone was trying to get there, they could just head around the perimeter either way. The waterfall's on the back side of the island from this side.
Well, we appreciate your help, Mokila, with all of our hypothetical questions. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
He seems kind of down after the news you've told him, and he simply nods and goes back to work.
I'm gonna walk up to Makila.
I just finished talking to you.
Yeah, sidebar. I'm gonna save Ursa, bro. Don't worry.
No, we won't.
Okay, I leave.
He smiles and nods at you as you walk away. Take one approving nod.
Ah, I did it! Woo!
On our way out of the bar, I want to turn to Makilo and say, "Hey, bro!
What? Oh my god, you guys.
No.
Damn it!
You'll get that one in a couple thousand years."
Did you just canonically time our podcast?
The ancient history of Earth.
Yeah, Matt, this is just in the past.
Don't you remember history class? 10th grade?
I don't know if you've seen any of those pictures from space, but it's actually a fairly green-tinged planet.
Flat as fuck, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, either you other two need anything? You got something else to say? Okay, good. All right, going back to work.
We leave.
All right, you head outside.
All right, guys, should we take the airship around or you want to hoof it?
Why would we walk?
We got a ship. We got a pilot. Let's go.
Okay, we fly.
Well, to be fair, last time we did get attacked.
Is it a long walk? I mean, I would know that, right? I mean, are we talking like an hour walk or?
Well, if you remember, it was nighttime when you initially came here, so it is still nighttime. The walk would probably take about 2 hours.
Our pilot did crash into the trees.
Did we cover this ship? We need to cover it up with sticks and pine straw so no one finds it.
But you did that.
It's just like a giant mound of sticks. Fuck.
Florgo Buns is working on that.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's there. Okay. Let's just hoof it.
Ship's in good hands. Let's go.
You hear a muffled sound. Who's got the sending stone?
I assume I still have it.
You hear a muffled sound from your bag or your pocket or whatever.
I'll whip that stone out.
Hey guys, I just didn't want you to forget that you got the sending stone here. You guys might have forgotten. That's it.
Thanks, Florgo Buns. We'll talk to you later.
That was Braddock.
That was Quincy.
Thanks, Quincy. We'll talk to you later.
Was that Braddock?
So what are you guys doing?
So just put it away.
We're gonna not go check out a waterfall.
Did they not read the sign?
Why are you talking?
I know I'm breaking protocol by calling you here.
I still don't know who we're talking to.
It's fine.
Quincy. It's Quincy, right?
It is Quincy. That's who I meant it to be.
Oh.
Just know you can call me if you need something. I can't really pilot this ship, but Flargobun says that he can.
No.
Okay, I'm walking towards the waterfall.
Yep.
Ditto.
And I'm holding hands with the puppet.
So you know that aside from this specific area that you're in with just a bar, the houses and homes, cottages on the outer edge of the perimeter are mostly pretty sparse. The majority of people live in this area right here or in the tunnels beneath Alcaster Isle. So you enter a very thick forest on either side, whichever way you decide to go.
Well, I think we'll go the way that doesn't involve passing where our ship almost got shot down.
Okay.
So east.
You head into the forest and begin making your way out around the outer perimeter of the island, heading towards the waterfall. So you see that... Alright, so you walk into the woods and you see that it doesn't look like it's very well trafficked. You don't see much sign of animal tracks or markings, nor do you see much sign of animals in general. There is a path that leads along the cliffside coast. It's made of disturbed dirt about 6 feet wide. And, alright, and you head into the woods. You're pretty quickly struck by something. Not an axe, but by the large variety of wild plant life that you see around you. On each side of this path that I described, it's stunning, the diversity. You spot leafless trees sporting large bulbs at the top and long strands of filament like hairs hanging from them. Thick bushes decorated with berries of odd colors, purple, aquamarine, bright orange. Thick flowers that seem like they have hundreds of petals fill one area with a color known only to this universe. An indescribable color.
Splurple.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Copes, these are some incredible flowers and different things. Do you recognize any of it? I don't know if this could be helpful.
Yeah, I recognize it all.
What's this one?
Nature check.
What are you picking up?
The splurple.
Yeah, the splurple one.
A splurple flower?
Yeah, the one with like all the hundreds of things coming out of it. Ooh, a 23. I do know what this is.
So this flower seems to bear a resemblance to about a dozen other flowers that you know the names of, and I don't have to list them.
Well,
This almost looks like some kind of hybrid flower. It has an unnatural quality to it that makes you think that perhaps it was a created species.
no, this is a mix of a bunch of flowers found in the glades, but it looks like it's kind of smashed together with magic.
It sounds like you're making it up. You could just say you didn't know what the flower was.
I do know what it was. I just said.
Huh. Okay.
Do you want me to name all 12 flowers that I think it is?
Yes.
All right, nature check.
Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Brent just clipped something in there.
Yeah, this doesn't seem... It's definitely not natural. It is beautiful, though. Do you sense any magic?
I could check.
We don't have 10 minutes, Knox. We gotta go.
Oh, okay. I could do an athletics check. That doesn't take as long.
Try that.
Can I roll an Arcana check?
Sure.
I got a 19 on an Arcana check that did not take 10 minutes.
According to you.
They definitely seem like they're unnatural enough to perhaps have been created via magic. Without testing them directly through some means, you wouldn't really be able to tell.
Okay.
Like if you want to eat it or something, then maybe I could tell you something. Or smoke it, I guess.
So badly want to eat it, Brent. So badly.
I pick the one I was talking about, and I hold it up to the puppet. Like, what dish?
Oh, I forgot that guy was with you. You hear the thing pausing, almost like it's thinking. The sound of it thinking is like the creaking of wood. And it just says, chronodendron.
Oh. Chronodendron is just natural to this island?
It shakes its head.
He didn't understand my accent. Just natural to island?
Not natural to anywhere.
Oh. I turned around to Knox. It's from space.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, dude. Everything here's from space.
Can we eat it?
Yes, he said you can. And I hand it to Knox.
Knox takes a bite.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're full of fire.
All right, roll a D100.
Oh, no.
I eat one.
44.
Well, that's a good number.
It's a kind number, Brent. Endearing. Gentle.
All right, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's not good. 15.
Oh, it starts to come up.
Oh, no. It's so bad. It's so bad, Copes. Why did you tell me to eat it?
You just gotta, you always get nauseous before the effects set in. If you accidentally make yourself projectile vomit all over the basement, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
And I thought Tyler roleplayed sick well. Very impressive, Matt.
So you're nauseated for the moment, and your skin feels tingly and uncomfortable.
Oh, this is weird. I don't like it.
Do you like it at all?
No, it's uncomfortable.
Okay. I asked the guy, should he eat?
I kind of lean into Demi and I'm like, see, this is why I wait for you to make breakfast.
Yeah, I could have made that stuff taste way better.
The wooden thing shrugs. It's like no one tried before.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
I'm gonna put some in my bag.
All right, you pick some and put it in the bag. All right, you've got some chronodendron flowers.
Could I sketch a couple of these as we walk?
Yeah, it's dark, but okay.
Okay.
It's
it's
fine.
The drawings, no, the drawings are shitty. I get it. Just like coloring the page black.
It's a lot of shading there, Copes.
Like that kid from The Ring, just
Right.
Sure, you take a drawing of what the flower looks like. Knox has got a sample.
Okay.
All right, guys, I think we should keep going.
There's another one over there, Knox, if you see if that one make you feel better.
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Do you want to mess with any of the other ones?
I think I'm good.
Can I lick a tree?
Yeah, you got regular trees. You got these weird trees with the bulbs at the top.
it's your world, baby girl.
Yeah, how high are the bulbs?
20 feet up.
Oh, I can jump that high. I'm gonna jump up and grab one.
All right, I won't make you roll for that. You jump up and grab a hold of the top, and it pops right off.
Nice.
The tree suddenly withers and falls to the ground.
Oh no! Do I have any tape? So the tree dies?
It looks like it died. You collected the fruit or whatever it is. It's a wooden bulb about the size of a cantaloupe.
It's okay, Copes. The tree grows back. It's just what happens when you harvest them.
You say it's wooden?
Well, I mean, it's got like a wooden outside texture,
It's like a coconut.
but a little bit bigger than a coconut.
So is it plants?
It is plants.
Oh, trees is plants. So now we know.
Okay, so trees is plants.
Trees is plants. Good to know.
Okay, don't touch those. Sorry.
You should eat it.
I say, okay, and I go like, nom, nom, but I stuff it in my bag. I don't need...
To the waterfall.
All right, add one tree bulb to your inventory.
You know I will. I'm going to give that to the ancient reptilian mind that exists within all of us.
Just shove it in your head.
I'm going to put that under flaws. Tree bulb. All right, to the waterfall.
All right, you're going to continue along the path.
To the falls.
All right, everyone with dark vision, roll a perception check.
Well, we've got his moon touch blade. Does that help? That's 30 feet of light.
Yeah, okay. Everyone can roll one then.
Yay.
Yay.
Because I got a 9.
18.
17.
10.
Only the people that can't see.
All right. So Copes and Thrasher, you notice a curious feature on the cliff face wall, the one that ascends upward towards the Arcane University. It's maybe a little bit difficult to see even with dark vision, but it looks like there are these large holes about 6 foot in diameter in the cliff face wall. They're scattered throughout the length going up.
How high is the closest one?
Closest one is probably 40 feet up,
Thrash, you see those holes?
and let's say there's a half dozen that you can see.
You guys see that?
We point them out to Nox and Demi.
Yes.
Oh, there's holes in the wall. I was looking in the water.
Is the water right here?
No.
I think from where you are, the water is probably a couple hundred feet below, and then it's about 300 feet to the top of the plateau.
Gotcha.
So we're just on a dangerous cliff pass here.
You should really look at the stuff closer to you, man.
You think we should take a look in the holes, or... Oh! Nox, use your owl.
Yeah, what?
Use your owl. Go look in the hole.
Okay. All right. Don't let me fall. He sits down and he looks through the owl's eyes and it flaps up beautifully and majestically. Brent, don't kill my owl again.
All right, he flies up to one of the holes.
Yep. Majestically.
So you see it's like a tunnel that heads into the plateau, although the dirt seems to collapse about 15 feet in. You roll a perception check on behalf of your owl.
Okay.
Come on, don't fuck this up.
It gets advantage if it relies on hearing or sight. And it gets a +3. So I got a 19 plus 3, 22.
Nice.
So you spy around with the owl, and it looks like you see animal tracks. Whatever the tracks are, this thing must have these almost shovel-like feet that it walks on. It looks like whatever this is must have dug this burrow, but it collapsed behind it.
Okay, so about 15 feet in and the tunnel stops. It's covered with dirt.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm going to have the owl fly back to us safely before you can kill him. So guys, it looks like something's been burrowing through that wall, digging. I'm not sure exactly what caused it.
Is that normal here? You never heard anything like this?
Not that I could think of. I mean, it's pretty crazy for something to be able to burrow through a wall like that.
We have a giant walking puppet with us. I mean, you never heard of a mole?
I mean, the holes are kind of big.
Big mole.
Okay, big mole. Big mole that lives in the game.
We were all thinking it.
I hope at least one of our listeners played RuneScape. Otherwise, this is just all for naught.
Statistically speaking, someone's
They're
gonna...
listening to a D&D podcast.
Yeah, statistically speaking.
Listeners, share it with 5 people that you know have played RuneScape.
Or that haven't.
Introduce 5 friends to RuneScape and then introduce 5 of those friends.
Do you want to check it out, or do you think we should keep going, or...
I don't think there's much to check out. It looks like the tunnel collapsed behind it, whatever it was. I don't think we're getting to it, so...
Yeah, let's just ignore it. All right.
I mean, I think we can be aware of it.
I'm going to pretend like we never even saw them.
Okay.
To the waterfall! And I start making my way down the path.
All right. So before long, you begin hearing the sounds of crashing water in the distance, signaling your approach. As it appears in sight, the path abruptly halts at a large sinkhole before continuing on to the waterfall.
Nox, does this look like the same markings?
Looks like a sinkhole.
Oh, shit. What's sunk in it?
Treasure? Death? I mean, there's so many options.
Let's go with treasure.
Does it block the path?
You're looking at the path of disturbed dirt that you've been walking on. You're not sure if it's actually a path.
Like a game trail? Uh-oh.
Answer him, Brent.
Like that route you would drive home with your dinner before you eat it?
You wait to get home to eat.
Well, I bring food home for the wife and kids. I eat a meal on the way.
You eat the spicy chicken taquitos in the car, and then
Why does everybody say taquitos so weird?
bring the chicken sandwich home to microwave and toast the buns for your wife.
Okay, guys. This doesn't look great, but we got to keep going? Maybe? How big is this hole are we talking? Width, depth kind of thing.
About 6 feet wide.
6 feet wide. How deep?
It doesn't go very deep, maybe about 5 feet total.
Oh, I'll climb in there.
Climb in the hole?
Yeah.
As soon as he does, I start scooping dirt onto him.
Why would you do that?
Teach you to bury me.
He doesn't. Do you know I buried you?
Copes, listen to the episode.
Oh no! I
This-
forgot he was God kind and probably has an iPhone.
He does.
I mean, somebody had to share it with Rick, so.
He has a Sky phone.
That was good. Yeah, I'm checking out the inside of the hole.
All right. You hop down.
I'm casting mage armor.
So you hop down to the bottom of the hole, and it looks like the ground shifts suddenly. You see what you thought was solid dirt floor seems to be the mouth of some creature opening.
Oh,
Oh.
This is why you don't ignore those things.
I grab the edge and climb out.
You said you jumped down.
Yeah, that's true. Once I start, I mean, you said it's only 5 feet. My arms can still reach the top.
Into an open mouth? Has your chicken nugget ever jumped out of your mouth when you threw it in?
As the earth opens up,
Unfortunately, yes.
revealing a mouth of jagged edges and only darkness within.
Pull him out.
No!
I'm gonna roll a bite attack with advantage against you.
Why does it have advantage?
Just
Standing inside of its
you're
mouth.
leaping into its mouth.
That doesn't make sense.
You don't have the ability to rage ahead of time, do you? Right now, right?
Nah, there's no way.
Okay.
I love that I'm sitting here thinking, like, I want to jump over it, but I'm afraid something's going to jump out. Esther's like, I jump in.
We had to check out the hole?
All right, so I get a 26 to hit.
Just barely.
Oh man.
I still have those 5 temporary hit points, right?
I'm sure. Yeah, you still have those.
You did.
Well, let's see. Maybe it's not a very powerful, giant, terrifying monster.
As the thing's mouth clamps around your legs, you take 22 damage.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh.
As you see this thing's mouth swallow up Thrasher about halfway.
Can we see that? Or does it just look like Thrasher standing in the bottom of a hole screaming?
I mean, he's holding a glowing sword 5 foot beneath us.
It's almost like a mudfish that like opens its mouth. Or what was it that you showed us? What was that fish?
Most things open their
Oh,
mouths.
a
to
bobbit worm.
A bobbit worm, where it opened its mouth as you got close to it and snatched at you.
Oh, that's terrifying.
eat. It could be worse. Could be a Lorraine bobbit worm.
Oh my god.
So what do you say, Thrasher?
I'm so sorry. I think I'd say something along the lines of,
Nox, quick, use your cum shot.
no!
Just aim at the mouth and use your cum shot. Get Thrasher out of there.
From the darkness, he comes out with the cum shot.
That was amazing.
Oh my lord.
Well, we get some initiative here. I rolled a 1 for the creature.
16.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Hold on, just one fucking second.
So all you guys are probably going to get to go before.
Modded 20.
I got a dirty 20 as well. I wasn't expecting things to go great when you jumped in there, but I wasn't expecting them to go that bad.
Yeah, if I thought it was going to go this badly, I probably wouldn't have jumped in there.
Honestly, I was looking for an opportunity to spring this on you, and you really just
To try and kill me, I know.
gave it to me right there.
I'll give it to you whenever you want, Brent.
Also, I know I shouldn't know what it is, but that thing rolled really low on its damage, too.
Oh, God.
Could have been a lot worse.
Matt, what is it?
What is what?
The creature.
I have no idea.
You just said you're not supposed to know, but it rolled really low.
No, I can see what Brent rolled on
Oh,
the list.
Oh, I thought you were saying you knew what it was.
yeah, that's what I thought.
No, I have no idea. It sounds like a mini purple worm.
It's a splurple worm.
It's a regular worm that fed on the flowers, the splurple flowers.
Is this what I'm going to turn into?
That'd be so fucking cool.
Oh, so I think we can go ahead and say, first and foremost, I think Nox just throws up when this happens. He's been nauseous. He's not feeling great.
So it's got Thrasher pretty good then.
Got him pretty good, about
Pretty good.
halfway up his torso.
All right, Nox, you're up, big dog.
I don't think I've ever had a better time to cast Grease.
Are you casting it in an area, or are you casting it on somebody?
Am I first?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what to do to get Thrasher out of this hole.
There we go.
What happened, Thrasher? Like,
It's eating me.
okay, well, the only thing I can think of to do is I'm going to reach down and grab Thrasher's hand, and knowing that I cannot help him in any sort of way, I'm going to cast Enlarge on Thrasher and bring back Giant Thrasher.
Ooh, that's good.
Thrasher, get out of the hole!
Now that I'm giant, can I get out of the hole?
It is your turn, right?
Yeah.
As you begin to expand, opening up its mouth even further, you see the carapace shell that makes up its body cracking slightly as it struggles to hold on to you. You still have to make a roll to try to escape, but I believe this gives you advantage on your strength check, right?
I believe so.
Hell yeah.
I'm pulling it up to double check.
And also, are you pissed?
I'm so mad. I rage.
Is this a strength check or a strength saving throw?
A strength check.
You sure it's not a saving throw?
No, it's not a saving throw.
I mean, I'm okay. All right, so strength check with advantage, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
22.
So describe how you bust out.
Flex and bust out. What more is there to say? I put my hands on, either side of the mouth and just shove it open and do the cross pose that gymnasts do on those ring things.
The Iron Cross.
Yeah.
And as it attempts to snap closed, you use that leverage to...
Yeah, I just throw myself up like a springboard, but it's a spring thrash.
Does he fall directly back in?
Straight up, straight down, baby.
So you go up, you're mid-air as we move to the next person's turn, which is Copes.
I reach out and touch Thrash and cast Feign Death.
Does it work like that?
No.
Oh.
What a perfect time.
I reach out with my axe at Copes and cast Death.
While he's up in the air, I'm going to pull out my tree pod and toss it in the thing's mouth.
Okay. That goes so interestingly.
Maybe he's just hungry. I say, open up, here comes the airplane, and toss the tree pod into his mouth.
With a thunk, it pops into its mouth and it quickly shuts, and you can hear its large gullet swallowing it. And after a few moments, it begins burrowing downward.
Aha! Cope saves the day. How big of a hole does it leave as it burrows down?
6 foot diameter hole as it burrows back downward.
But how deep?
I mean, it maybe goes 15 feet before the tunnel collapses and dirt fills in behind it.
Okay. Well, that was effective.
Hey guys, don't go in those holes.
Well, you're still floating in the air above the hole, technically.
Yeah, Thrasher he's still in that cross pose. His eyes have rolled into the back of his skull. There's electricity crackling around him. As he floats there, he says,
Don't go in the hole, guys.
Why is there electricity?
How are you floating?
His voice is projected very powerfully.
How are you floating full of electricity?
It's it's just how it happened.
It's okay.
It's enlarged or something.
And then I slowly descend next to the hole. The electricity stops.
Oh yeah, I am still twice as tall.
Yeah.
So do you have like one arm on each side of the hole? Is that how you're holding yourself up?
No, I landed next to the... No, I popped out of its mouth.
No, you shot up straight above the hole, though.
I would just roll to the side.
Mid-air?
Push myself to the side.
Mid-air.
Hey, Thrash, can you pick me up from me and put me on the other side of the hole, please?
I pick him up and put him on the other side of the hole. I pick him up and walk around the hole while holding him and then set him down.
Your arm's got to be 7 feet long. You could just 6 foot hole.
I know what I could do. Instead, I pick you up, walk around the hole, and set you down.
You okay, Thrash? That was kind of wild.
I'll be honest, that did not feel good, but I'll manage, man. Thanks. You gotta put some voice effect on me while I'm giant Thrash.
Okay.
Did you learn anything about jumping into holes?
These are not like the holes that the dolls you fill with. You can't just plunge into them.
Oh,
Thrash, the last time me and you jumped in a hole, I got shot out, and this time you got shot out, so maybe we should stop jumping in holes.
I'm starting to think you might be right. We do not have a good track record with holes in the ground.
I'm telling you guys, you got to be careful here. It's a messed up place.
Do you know what that was?
I have no idea.
It's
Brent, do I know what that was?
You'd have to roll a
could I roll survival?
survival, a nature, or an arcana check could work.
I don't know. I got an 11.
I got a 19 Arcana.
Nice.
A 19. You know that is a creature called a bullet.
Ah. Oh, yeah, those are bullets. They're extremely dangerous. They dig holes. They've got shovel-like feet. Just like the tracks we saw earlier.
Oh, So you did know what that was?
No, I didn't know, and then I knew when I saw it. It made sense.
So you know that a bullet is commonly known as a land shark?
Ah, the mighty land shark.
That was a great show.
Street sharks.
It's
So I didn't just invent that in my head.
They burrow unseen beneath soil before erupting at unexpected moments to snatch their prey up.
yeah, exactly what he said.
They're large carapace-clad creatures with these long hooked talons at the end of each foot that they use to burrow through the ground.
You said it right.
They also love
Oh, wait, no, Burry.
tree fruit.
They can see in perfect darkness. They can burrow through land just as quickly as they can walk upon it.
What was that thing called?
A bullet. Or a land shark, if you prefer that.
Is that one word or two? Like, is it a bullet or is it an abolette?
No, it's like bullet, but bullet.
Okay. The way pretentious people say that bourbon.
Oh, it's a Dodongo.
What bourbon are you talking about, Jared?
Bouillet. Yeah, it's good bourbon.
I got the rye.
How you like it?
It's good stuff.
Well, those things are cool, Brent.
Yeah, super cool. Okay, guys, I think we need to keep moving. Looks like we're in hunting grounds, so be careful.
Yeah, if you see a hole, don't get in there.
Yeah, we gotta be super careful. They're really hard to see.
How long do I get to be giant Thrash?
1 minute.
You continue along the path that you now know is the result of the bullet burrowing through the ground, and you finally reach the waterfall. In front of you, the waterfall ascends nearly to the top of the plateau.
The plateau. Be on your toes, guys.
Stay on your toes.
The top of the plateau with raging waters barreling down its length before crashing into a river in front of you, which flows into the ocean.
Guys, isn't this just magical? Hiding something behind a waterfall.
It's beautiful. Something the druids would do.
I don't see the appeal. Let's go.
Yeah, I really don't get it. You got to get wet every time you want to get.
So you see that there's no path that leads up to the waterfall. The river actually goes a little bit inland, and it's like a little alcove. There's no land that you can walk across in order to get there.
Time to go swimming, boys.
It's just the jagged cliffs on either side and the raging river in front of you.
And how far to cross?
To get to the waterfall, to cross the river.
Do we have to cross the river to get to the waterfall? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's like imagine like rock walls on either side, and like the waterfall is carved out like a crevice in the cliff face. So you can't just get straight to the waterfall. You'd have to, well, I don't want to give you your options.
Right.
You'd have to get in the river.
Maybe.
Someone want to do a perception or a survival or some kind of check? Can I do survival?
Yeah.
I just don't want to do the check if I'm bad at it.
Yeah, survival's good for this.
I want to, see if there's a good way to get there without going in the water. 15?
So, looking at the scene in front of you, it looks like it might be possible to shimmy across the jagged wall on either side of waterfall, but it looks like it might be somewhat slippery and maybe a dangerous fall. You also know that the waterfall, remember I said it's falling down from nearly 300 feet up, that's where the top of the plateau is, and that the force of water falling at that distance is crushing.
Hey guys, be careful. The force of water falling from that distance is probably crushing.
Okay, that's good to know. I didn't even think about that.
I'm gonna pull the cloak off the puppet.
Can we see the access at all?
No, you can't see behind the waterfall at all.
Okay.
You're gonna pull the cloak off of him?
I'm gonna pull the cloak off the puppet. Yeah, hand it back to Nock.
Okay.
And then tie my rope to him.
Are you gonna use him as a raft?
And no, I'm gonna say,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say, hey, can you walk upriver?
He looks at it and he shakes his head. Wood floats.
Not like that. Step in river.
He puts a foot in and you see that he struggles to even submerge his wooden foot.
Oh my god, okay.
Wood floats, bro.
You're telling me if you build a fucking 8-foot tall statue out of wood, you just set it in the river, it would float away?
What do you think a ship is, man?
A ship is built specific. What do you think a pier is? So he floats.
He floats. I'm glad you asked him, because if you just told him, he would have just gotten pulled straight down and then just disappeared forever.
I thought he floated. How's he going to get pulled down?
I'm not gonna kill my friend.
On the raging river.
Which goes into the ocean.
Tyler, what is your obsession with chucking things into the ocean?
Okay, what's the easy way to get in?
How fast is the river moving?
About 10 knots. Oh, it's moving quickly.
How fast can a crocodile swim?
How many knots?
12 knots.
How many fathoms deep is this?
If you turned into a creature with a swim speed, you probably wouldn't have to worry about the dangers of the water.
Check it out. Copes runs and jumps off a rock and plunges into the river.
I hope that rock was a bullet.
Oh! Well, they'll have to deal with that, not me.
All right, jump, turn into a croc, and drop like a rock.
No, I turn into a crocodile underwater.
You see that there are actually quite a few darting fish swimming about in this churning bit of water here. The currents are really strong. Now that you can feel the water, you're quite certain that you don't think you would have been able to survive.
Gotcha. Can I see the waterfall hitting the water?
You can.
I'm gonna swim up to that. How deep is it where the waterfall hits?
Oh, like beneath it?
Yeah, because if I can swim deep enough...
It's only about 25 feet deep.
On a scale of 1 to Beyonce lyrics, how deep is it?
It's only about 25 feet deep.
So if I swim 20 feet down, I could probably get under the weight of that waterfall, right?
You try it.
How many fathoms is that, Brent?
I don't even think it's 1 fathom.
It's several fathoms, actually.
I couldn't even fathom that.
25 feet?
Dang it.
Yeah, fathom is about 6 feet.
Oh. Seems like it should be more.
You stretch rope out between your two arms and see how many times you do that to pull something in, and that's why it's like fathoming it out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I have an idea.
Cut that.
Or wait, Tyler's swimming. I got confused by the fathom talk.
So you swim down at the bottom underneath the force of the waterfall?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pop up on the other side.
All right. So you pop up. It gets pretty calm after you swim underneath it. You're able to move pretty easily. So you emerge on the other side, and you're looking into a extremely dark cave. I don't think you have dark vision as a crocodile.
I do not.
It is very dark in there, and you can see that there's a steady stream of gently flowing water flowing on the bottom of the cavern.
Okay, I'm gonna swim back to my bros.
A crocodile suddenly emerges from the water.
I hit it. I hit it with my axe.
Thrasher, stop!
You can't talk. You're a crocodile.
I can think in my mind to you.
No, that's right. You can't. I stop.
Yeah, suck it.
Thrasher jumps in the water to hit it and gets sucked down into the ocean.
Another one of those bullets comes in.
Nox, we can get under it if you can go deep enough. But I don't know how you guys will get through.
Okay. I have an idea. Hold on, let me ask the DM a question. Hey Brent, how wide is it in between? It's pretty narrow in here then, isn't it?
Yeah, you stand at the front of the waterfall and you call out to the sky.
I pull out a tape measure.
How wide is it?
What are we, like 15 feet between the two edges as the waterfall comes down? Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, and how far is it for us to get behind the waterfall of climbing across these tiny cliffs?
About 20 feet.
Okay. All right, guys, I think we're going to have to climb Copes. I don't think we're going to make it under the water. I don't think we can swim that.
You could ride me.
Yeah, but that's going to leave Demi and Thrash here pretty,
I could come back and get them.
I don't know. Are you going to be able to drag them through the water?
I don't know. You're the smallest. Let's try.
I have an idea for us, but I think we can meet you on the other side. Why don't you stay in the water to...
So, God. I'm back underwater.
We'll see you on the other side, Copes.
Man, he could be under there for a while, like 10, 15 minutes.
Why don't you just stay there and make sure none of us fall in and go off the cliff?
Got it. Okay,
Your retrieval team.
I'm gonna swim to mid-cliff behind the waterfall, about, I don't know, 30 feet. And I'm gonna sit how crocodiles do in the water, which is very funny. I've never seen it.
Like just the top and the snoot poking out.
Yeah, but the way they sit is really funny.
Is it like on their tail or something?
I'll see if I can find a picture.
Oh, now I want to know. You can't just say that and not describe it. Oh, it is like on their tail.
Yeah, they're not sitting on their tail, but they just stand like this.
Like vertical.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think I have a safety plan if somebody slips, but I think we just got to try to climb across the wall.
Sorry, I'm busy looking at crocodiles sitting in water. This is great.
It is fantastic.
Can I just, prepare to cast a spell if somebody falls? Will that work?
Sure. Yeah, if you're not shimmying actively, then yes.
Okay, I'll stay back
My favorite sentence.
as long as I'm within 60 feet.
As long as you're not currently shimmying.
I mean, I don't know. Nox is usually shimmying, but...
No. There's a difference between a shimmy and a shake.
Okay. All right, I think y'all need to climb across. I'll try to help you if you fall, and we've got Crocodile who will bite you and save you if you fall all the way.
You see Copes having an animated conversation with a salmon, not turned around, facing away from the water.
So, what are you doing here?
Bro, I don't know, man. I just showed up here. What, you spawning?
Oh, yeah, but it's really hard to get up this waterfall.
You need a ride? I start ferrying all the salmon.
You have an army of salmon.
Okay. You're doing that. What is everyone else doing?
I want to run and try to jump and climb across it. What do I roll?
It is an athletics check.
Well, we know that I'm not going to do well.
Are you still Giant Thrasher?
Ooh, I am, aren't I?
Just for a minute since you cast.
I'll let you do it for this. It'll probably end shortly after.
Deal.
I got a 6.
A 6? So why don't you describe what happened?
I run and jump and grab onto it tightly, and I wobble for a moment, but then I make it across safely.
You think in your head that would have been nice if that happened, as you plunge into the icy depths of the raging river.
Hold on. I got a spell prepared.
Damn it.
As he slips from the first rock, Nox pulls out a small piece of spider web that he had found, and with many spiders that they passed through. And he throws a hand out like Spider-Man, and he's going to cast Web. And I can anchor it between two solid masses, such as walls, and make a basically web that's going to stretch out across it just above the water.
Oh.
This is what you wanted to use in the brain plane when we were jumping the
Nice.
chasm, isn't it?
No,
You have another spell for this?
I was going to use a hit dice for that.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
So, Demarok, your fall is cushioned by an arcane web that appears beneath you.
I guess you do technically have to make a dexterity saving throw or you're going to be restrained, but I figure it lasts an hour, so I think it's just difficult terrain once you get out of it.
All right. And for that, I get an 8.
So you are stuck.
Ah!
How is this helping?
You're not in the water.
All right, so you're there. Let's have somebody else try while Demarok watches. Maybe he'll learn how to do this.
All right, I'm going. But I'm going to have my immovable rod in my left hand. Can I do that?
Yes.
Be a wild thing to not be allowed to do. To hold one of the items you have.
I don't know, man.
Come on, there's a safety net.
It's his world. I'm just playing in it. All right, Atletico. No. Oh wait, I have advantage. Woo! There we go, baby. 23.
All right, so Demarok, you watch as Thrasher deftly shimmies across.
I should have tried that.
He's a sure shimmier.
All right, Nox is going. It's an 8.
Oh my god.
So you slip on the wet surface of the cliff wall and you catch yourself on the web.
Yep. I'm like right next to Demi. Hey, man. This didn't work well.
Hey, bud. Hey, this thing doesn't come with a giant spider, does it?
No. Maybe. I've never used it before.
Okay, I'll keep a lookout.
Copes, you've successfully ferried the salmon to the other side.
Happy spawning, bros.
Hey, thanks, man.
You're welcome, bro.
Let us know if you need some help. We can't really do anything, though.
Oh, Brain will figure out a way, don't worry. And I wave by.
And they swim up the gentle stream of the cavern.
Can we unrestrain ourselves and move across in time? We have an hour.
Yeah, let's just sit here and roll until you succeed. No, you guys can break free eventually and try to re-grab onto the face. I'll give you advantage.
I'm just going across the web. Can we just shimmy across the web?
Well, yeah, the web didn't cross the waterfall, did it?
Oh, I guess it couldn't go through the waterfall. All right.
But I'll give you advantage since you've got some kind of... I don't know why I'm giving you advantage, but you have it.
Oh, good, because it's a 14.
You slip a couple times, but you manage to reach the other side of the waterfall.
I did it.
This is the first time Thrasher's actually succeeded on something athletic.
Why did I not catch a ride on Thrasher's back? What am I doing?
Because then I would have failed miserable.
All right, guys, I'm going to just chill here. Y'all let me know if there's anything cool back there. Wait for that giant spider.
I wish I had illusion spells.
I'm just kidding. What do I roll?
Athletics with advantage this time.
15.
15. That lets you cross. Now everyone is behind the waterfall. Copes, you're going to remain a crocodile for now.
Well, I'm going to swim up say telepathically to Nox, hey, tie this rope around me.
Okay.
And everyone hold on to the other side.
Okay. Hey, guys, he wants us to hold on to the rope.
And pull when you need to, please.
Wait, what?
All right, I'm holding.
Did he say pull? I yank.
The water, although it is a gentle stream, it is a few feet deep, which is right above your head.
Hey, baby, come on.
I message Thrasher. Thrasher, please pull on this rope when you feel resistance.
You got it, man.
All right, I'm swimming back and
I say out loud. There's silence for everybody else.
swimming back to the puppet.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Oh, I forgot about him.
hold on to tie rope around your waist.
He holds up his wooden log hands.
Hold rope.
He picked up a drink in a bar. He
Yeah.
Okay. It's like cartoon style where you can just pick stuff up anyway.
Right. It just fuses through his hand.
little dots.
Hold rope. Don't let go.
He grabs it in his log hands.
All right, and then I pull on the rope.
I start yanking.
All right, you feel a tremendous force as you pass underneath the waterfall. And I'm going to roll a strength check for him.
As Thrasher passes under it?
No, as the doll does.
Oh, okay.
What? It just yanked me straight out. No warning, no time.
I was actually evil.
I'm holding a rope and then all of a sudden, whoop!
He's like, oh, I thought you meant me pull. You feel a tremendous force, but you pull it to the other side, and he seems mostly unscathed.
Sweet.
Why are we here?
I crawl onto the bank as a croc. I don't even know. Cool though, huh? Just go in cave.
It follows behind you.
Okay, yeah.
Why are you guys bringing this guy with you?
Because I can ask it useful information.
Okay.
It identified a flower for me.
Is he just floating like a log?
It's 3 feet, so he could probably manage to stand. He's just
He's 8 foot tall. I'm not gonna buy into this. This 8 foot tall man just gets drifted away at the slightest amount of water. Just steps in a stream, just whoop.
Y'all are all standing in the tunnel talking, and you just see the tips of Nox's fingertips sticking up from under the water. A piece.
I scoop him up on my nose, put him back on the bank.
Last time you tried to bite me.
Yeah, but there's an evil Star Lord, so I start waddling down the cave.
All right, so you're walking along the cavern wall. It looks like it is definitely, it's either hewn stone or it's otherwise been made very smooth by something. There are torches lining the walls, though all of them have been long burned out. It doesn't look like anyone's been here in quite a while.
I'm not lighting a torch.
Nah, I learned my lesson about torches.
I pull out my celestial sword so I can see better.
Okay, so you light up the cavern in front of you. You see that the water continues on, but the cavern splits with the river continuing and one going up onto land.
Probably land, right, guys?
Probably.
Seems reasonable to me.
Copsidile, what do you think?
Land.
You guys hop up on land.
He said land, guys. I know you couldn't hear or understand him, but he said land.
I'm just gonna follow where he takes me.
All right, the dust and dirt lying along the ground signals to you that it's really been a long time since anyone's used these caverns. You know that the central area of the Undercity should be bustling with people, but there were supposedly tunnels that people didn't know about, secret tunnels that people had dug, and tunnels that had been long forgotten.
Secret tunnel!
Secret tunnel.
Through the mountain.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel!
Thank you for listening to Discount Heroes.
This is the salmon.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Discount Heroes. I want to thank you all for listening here. I want to thank Copes for giving me the opportunity to have sex.
You got it, bro.
He gave me this stuff to say. I want everyone to know that you can... they don't need to know what platforms we're on. You're listening right now. But you can find us every Thursday on your podcast app, listen to your app of choice, and... what else am I supposed to say?
Sweet.
Follow us on Twitter at the GHcast, and join us in the Discord where you can chat with the cast of the show. You can talk about your favorite salmon facts, salmon spawning areas, great places to not fish but to take care of salmon and help them have sex. And as always, thank you for listening to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. Blah, blah, blah.
Join our Patreon where you can sponsor one salmon to have sex with another salmon.
Bye, salmon.
Hey, Brent,
If you pay $10, you get to watch.
I don't know what you know about fish mating, but what do you think sex is? Because if you know how they do it and you still call it sex.
Hey, well,
What would they call it then?
Fertilizing.
Oh, they really enjoy that.
Fair assessment.
I love it too, don't get me wrong. I don't need eggs to be present.
hey, save it for the next episode.
Yeah, how many socks have you fertilized this week?
Joke's on you. I get too drunk and pass out first.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm stopping my record.
I'm going to name this one Salmon Facts.